So you'll want to pack for summer camp. Whether you're packing the night before or weeks in advance, don't worry because I've got a foolproof list just for you. Now, this is based off of the summer camps I went to as a kid and worked at for a couple of years. I went to 4 different summer camps in total, and generally we stayed in a cabin with varying amounts of electricity. One time we stayed in a cabin with full heating and air conditioning, and another time I stayed in one with absolutely no electricity. My favorite summer camp had outlets for lights and a fan, but otherwise was very minimal. Be sure to look into your summer camp's packing list in case they require anything super out of the ordinary, but this has been my packing list for summer camp ever since I was 8 years old, and it hasn't failed me yet. I'll add in some extra pieces for camp counselors throughout the video too. The essentials. Be sure to pack a sleeping bag, a set of bed sheets, a pillow, a flashlight, a water bottle, and at least 1 or 2 towels. I highly suggest packing 1 towel for the shower and 1 for the beach because nobody likes getting out of a nice shower and drying off with a sandy towel. The most common things campers forget to pack are a flashlight and a water bottle, and these are pretty darn important for everyday activities. At some summer camps, they have lockers to put your toiletries in, which would include shampoo, conditioner, a toothbrush and toothpaste, soap, a brush or comb, sunscreen, and bug repellent. Although not all summer camps have lockers to put your stuff, generally the bathrooms are separate from the cabins, so packing these in a small bag or container is super helpful. As a camper, I would normally pack travel-sized toiletries, and that lasted me the whole week, but as a counselor, I would bring in full-sized bottles. Also for counselors, consider packing little self-care things to do over the weekend, like nail polish, face masks. Anything that will help you feel a little less like a gremlin does wonders. And aloe vera. Pack a bottle of aloe vera for the love of all that is holy. You're gonna need it. In terms of clothing, the summer camps I went to lasted about 6 days. When I was a camper, I got by pretty well on 3 pairs of shorts, 1 pair of jeans or sweatpants because sometimes it gets chilly for no reason, 5 t-shirts, a sweatshirt or jacket, 6 pairs of underwear and socks, and a raincoat or poncho. If you're planning on buying camp merch, be sure to leave a bit of space in your bags to bring it home. Also, be sure to check the weather forecast for the week if you're worried about not packing enough long or short sleeve clothes. And don't forget a set of pajamas and a swimsuit, because I almost forgot that in this list too. As a counselor, I pretty much packed the same amount of clothes plus 1 or 2 extra of each item just in case. Also, bring laundry detergent, and if you want to be extra fancy, bring some detergent or dryer sheets in your favorite scent. One of my favorite things to do on days off was taking a nice shower and getting into clean pajamas and a sleeping bag that smelled like lavender. It doesn't stay that scent forever, but on the few days it did, it was magical. Quick side rant about clothing. Be sure to wear clothing that you can move and be active in, and also keep in mind that many summer camps do a lot of messy activities, so don't bring any outfits that you're afraid of getting dirty. I cannot tell you how many little kids would try to wear their favorite outfit to the mud pit, and that never ended well. Speaking of, especially if you know that your camp has a mud pit, be sure to pack 1 set of clothing that you can get super muddy and messy in. If you decide to wear white in a mud pit, it will stain. Counselors usually allow campers to change into different clothes beforehand if there's an especially messy activity planned, but if you don't have a specific outfit for these activities, a swimsuit always works too. In terms of shoes, I would pack a sturdy pair of shoes that you can run in, and a few pairs of socks in case it gets chilly at night. Sometimes it rains at camp too, so I always pack a good pair of waterproof shoes for that reason. Like hiking boots, they're super comfy. I also would pack flip-flops for the showers. Another quick side rant. At my favorite summer camp, flip-flops were only used for the showers and walking from the mud pit to the lake to rinse off. Counselors wouldn't allow campers to wear them for other activities because we did a lot of jumping around, and it sucks to be in the middle of a fun game and trip on a broken flip-flop. I'm not even joking when I say so many kids, and even a counselor one time, have twisted their ankles trying to run in flip-flops. Be sure to keep this in mind when packing. Yes, that goes for you too, counselors. I don't care how cool looking those shoes are. The bigger question is, can you run in them? Some optional fun things to bring as a camper would be a good book or two to read during rest hour, a disposable camera, a stuffed animal, pictures of your family and friends to tape to your bunk, a hat, sunglasses, and envelopes and stamps to send letters to your family. The staff also generally have envelopes and stamps at camp, so don't worry if you forget to pack them. When I worked at camp, I would always keep a couple on me just in case. Just ask a counselor for one and they'll gladly help you out. As a counselor, I brought all of these things too. Lots of books, and also a notebook to journal, plan out activities, write down important reminders, and doodle. And finally, here's what summer camps don't want you to bring. At least this is what my summer camps didn't want me to bring. Please don't yell at me in the comments if yours says otherwise. I'm trying my best. Food and candy in the cabin attracts bugs and animals. If you need to bring snacks for a medical reason, the camp nurse can help keep them safe for you. Electronics are expensive and hard to replace, and camp is the perfect place to break them. If you decide to bring an electronic, generally at the beginning of the week, your counselor will ask for them and they'll be kept with the camp director until the end of the week, but campers aren't allowed to take them back until they leave camp, so I'd just suggest not bringing one altogether. As a general rule of thumb, don't bring anything super expensive or valuable to camp. Counselors don't want any camper's week to be ruined because they lost their grandmother's necklace while at archery or dropped their phone in the lake while canoeing. Counselors, this goes for you too, but in a bit of a different sense since you're here for the whole summer. Be sure to keep your phone, laptop, wallet, keys, and anything else super important in the staff lounge. At least, that's what we did at the camp I worked at. And that's about it. Summer camp is one of the most memorable parts of my childhood, and I hope you guys have some great memories there too. If you have any questions about what to bring, feel free to let me know in the comments or contact the summer camp you're interested in for more info. Also, if you'd like a printable version of this packing list, I included it in the description of this video. It's 1 page for campers and 2 pages for counselors. I'm so glad that I fit them all on those pages. And also, I have a Discord server if you'd like to join. I included that in the description as well. If you want to see your fan art featured at the end of one of my videos, or if you just want to hang out outside of YouTube, click the links in the description. And if you like what you see, feel free to like and subscribe to my channel. I'm working on making a lot more content, and I can't wait to share it with you guys. I love you all, and I'll see you in the next video. Pizza out. How do I end this thing?